Hey guys, welcome back to the STPL. My name is Kix. You're joining me for game number 3 of Storm versus Red Clan. Now, we did just see Headmaster take down pSi. Oh my god. Solo casting kills me at the moment. I need to get back into the groove of things. I rely too much on Rapid, man. Rapid is always here at 4 AM. He always pushes through tiredness to be with me, and I can't thank him enough. But we're going to be heading into game number 3 on Katrina SE here. It's going to be a ZVZ. We're going to have mitak versus KuH. Now you can see KuH has done an incredible job, not only in the STPL in general, 30 for 5 overall, but he's also 6 for 2 up over Zerg. And if we have a look at some of the Zergs that he's beat, he beat Bombu, he beat Cold, he beat Dio, he beat mitak, he beat Old Man Slum, and he beat Roske as well. So KuH has been killing it. He did lose to Spire and Jerry. They are very, very strong Zerg players for Soul and IRK respectively. But let's have a look at the map. We've actually only had 2 ZVZs on here, so I'm kind of excited to get to see another one. ZVZ is obviously going to depend a lot on where you spawn. There's no major positional imbalances. No matter where you spawn, you're going to have the same kind of rush distances. There's no additional ways into the mineral lines or anything like that. And there's no additional air behind any of the bases, so nothing too crazy there. Obviously ZVZ comes a lot, you know, I'm going to talk about that when we get the game, because there'll be a little bit of a lull. But let's have a look at one of the ZVZs we saw on here before. Lumar actually took down Tefik, and Herbmon took down mitak. So they were really cool, exciting games. If you do want to check out any of the games that were previously played in the STPL, you can check it out on youtube.com/STPLTV. Without further ado, let's get into game number 3. It's going to be mitak versus KuH. Okay, spawning us off here in the 12 o'clock position, we do have the yellow Zerg fighting for Storm. It's mitak. And his opponent spawning down here in the bottom middle 6 o'clock position. We do have the white Zerg fighting for Red Clan. It's KuH. Obviously, a lot of ZVZ comes down to what early builds we see from both players. They are cross-positioned, so early Ling Rush is not going to be as insane as maybe we could see on another map. Obviously, places like Icarus have very short rush distances in certain spawns, but both players get to scout each other second, because both Overlords are going to run into each other, so we're not going to see any super late scout from either player either. Both of them are building up. Now it looks like we are going to have 9 pull into 9 gas from KuH, whereas mitak is going in for an overpull, so KuH looking to be a little bit more aggressive this game. Obviously 9 pull does make his links come out a little bit earlier, but overpull does allow you to get that extra drone out early on as well, so mitak going to have the economy advantage for now. But is that going to matter if a large swell of Lings gets into his base? I mean, the interesting thing is mitak's Overlord only just now spawning, so there's going to be a little bit, well, it's not late per se. But you can see the KuH building 6 Lings immediately. mitak obviously going to have the defender's advantage here. It's going to be a long, long time before before KuH's Lings get over there. Now, is KuH going to be going into speed? Yes, he is. Is mitak going to go into speed? Or are we going to see a very quick second hatchery, which we see, and a very quick lair? So, the second hatchery obviously at the natural. This is defended by the main base, so if mitak can hold on to his main choke, he's going to be feeling pretty good about this. Now looks like 4 Zerglings out for attack here. KuH with the 6, another couple coming on over as well. 1 base layer coming in from KuH, who is at a drone disadvantage for the time being, I believe. There's 2 on gas. Wow, there's only actually 1 on gas, so he is pulled off and able to get some extra links out. Meanwhile, KuH is actually ahead in drones, I think, by 1. So obviously this extra hatchery is where that extra drone went, but mitak is looking like he's going to be pretty safe. We did see speed coming up to him as well, so we're not going to see any kind of crazy position where one player has speed and the other one doesn't. Luckily enough, that's not really a thing that will happen. Now KuH is going up to his lair obviously a lot sooner than mitak is. But mitak is going to have the second hatchery worth of production. He's going to go into a lair at his natural. Doesn't want to show that off. There is an overlord coming very, very close to his main. So maybe wants to try and fool KuH a little bit into thinking he's going into some kind of ling all in or anything or something like that. But you can see the KuH hiding some lings out over there. Overlord's going on the map. Yellow versus white, I'm afraid, is a very horrible color scheme on the minimap, but the trouble is if you shift tab you both go red, and there's no diplomacy tab, so I can't ally with one of the players to make it red versus yellow, unfortunately. The white versus yellow are going to have to be fine. Now, it could possibly cause me to pull something differently, but Spire on the way from KuH. KuH going to go into his own second hatchery, and the thing is KuH doesn't actually know what is going on over here. He doesn't know if there's a hatchery, doesn't know if there's a lair, and he certainly doesn't know that mitak has managed to squeeze out 3 additional drones. And it looks like KuH is going to try and build some extra lings, maybe go for a little bit of a timing. mitak breaking down, this actually going to give KuH the ability to run into the main. And this could be a big, big problem. Evolution Chamber actually coming up from mitak, who obviously wants to make sure he doesn't die to Mutalisks. But mitak really does need to kill these lings from KuH. If he doesn't kill the lings from KuH, they're going to kill the drones. And any lost drone is going to be a huge, huge moment. Now, KuH, of course, did just scout the fact there is a lair there. Does get a single drone. Good moves by him. And KuH just showing the superior micro at the moment. He's going to be able to go in to the main once again. And just sort of loop around more and more. This is forcing actions out of mitak, forcing him away from actually going into the macro play that he wants to. He was trying to squeeze out additional drones and go for spores and sunkens to deal with the mutants and possible lings. But we see more lings moving out on the map now. We should see the first mutalist popping out. And there we do, coming out of that first hatchery. Second hatchery not yet done, but that's 1 dead overlord in the bottom right. And KuH is still alive with his lings. Absolutely insane. Looks like he is eventually going to lose them. Oh my god, could he get another drone? Yes, he does. mitak pulls away a little bit too quickly. That's 2 dead drones. Is this going to be 3? 3 dead drones. 4 dead drones to 2 lings. This is a huge mistake by mitak, who did send all of his lings away far too early. I mean, that drone does get a kill. That drone gets a kill as well, so that's something. But 4 more lings coming in. This is going to cement this position for KuH actually in this game. He's finding himself up 8 supply. He's got the tech advantage. He's got the mutant advantage. And yeah, there's 2 spores over here, but there's no drones to protect. He only has 4 drones on minerals right now going up to 7 with a few extra drones popping out. But mitak is going to have to find some damage with these lings if he wants something to happen. There is a sunken here. KuH does not have that many drones at his natural. He is going to be going to a quicker second gas though. Obviously the gas does help him a lot, going for Scourge and Mutalisks, so he'll be wanting to do that as much as he can. But let's see exactly what we can see from mitak here. mitak adding yet another spore colony down. While that isn't necessarily a bad thing, it makes it impossible to die to Mutalisks when you have too many spores. You need drones. And a spore colony is not a drone. Well, it was a drone, but it's not a drone anymore. And mitak pushed forward with his lings, got forced back by the lings of his opponent. He's not got into his own spire. That's only now just about to finish up. But he's going to be the air disadvantage all game long. KuH already has 5 Mutalisks. He's actually been going for a good number of drones back at home. He's actually at 8 Mutalisks now. And I mean, even 2 rounds of Mulus is going to be 6, so you're still going to be behind in that unit count. And he can't build 2 straight rounds of Mulus, he needs to add an Overlord, he needs to add more money. You know, he's actually adding on a 3rd Spore Colony down here, that's another lost drone. And I can't help but feel this is just every single Spore Colony that goes down is just another win for KuH, who is showing a dominating position in this game. 2 drones go down. I mean, Spores have a ridiculous range. It does make it a little bit harder to catch up. Does need to make sure he's safe. But things are definitely looking up here for KuH. I mean, mitak finally now has 2 Mulus. He's going to be adding on another couple now, but sorry, mitak is so far behind. I mean, KuH now has a relatively decent drone count at his main. He's adding on more drones to his natural, and he's going to be sending these viewers over here to this top left base. I think KuH is a little bit unsure what to do against the turtling power of mitak here, so if mitak can maybe hold on for long enough, maybe he can get good Scourge, maybe he can win the air battle, but it's going to be difficult. And with this many Mulus, you can actually probably look at just focusing down these 4 colonies. Now, one of the Mulus does go down. That's a little bit of a win for mitak, but trading 1 Mula for 2 drones in a ZVZ is not necessarily the biggest deal, especially when you're so far ahead in the air count already. I mean, it's 10 Mulas against 6, 7, so slowly but surely, mitak is going to be able to catch up. We're going to have a 3rd hatchery coming in from KuH, though. And it's not often you get to see a 3-base Zerg in CBT, but we're going to see it here. Could we see a Queen's Nest? Let's see some Queens. Come on, bring out the Zero style. Celebrate Zero getting back from the army soon. Hopefully. I think he's coming back soon anyway. Yeah, looks like we are getting the Mute count building up further and further. No upgrades coming in for KuH. mitak just about to finish +1. No upgrades coming in for mitak. KuH just about to finish +1 Carapace. And +1 Carapace in TBC is a pretty godlike upgrade. Like, you take so much fewer damage. I don't know if that works as an English word, but looks like mitak is going to be the one going on the aggression here, but he's up against a vastly superior Mute count. That's nearly 2 supply groups of Mulus. I mean, mitak is finding himself taking an engagement that he probably can't win here. Let's just have a look what goes on. And I mean, look at the extra Mulus coming in through. Gonna chase down absolutely everything. And that is likely going to be the GG moment here for mitak as he pulls back with his few Mulus. Yes, KuH is still apprehensive about pushing in. Just build a Queen's Nest, man. Tech up the Hive. You're so far ahead. Make it happen. Want to see some Ensnare. Ensnare, obviously one of the best spells in the game against Mulus. Makes their firing rate lower and also makes them impossible to run away from. It makes them be unable to run away from you. No upgrades whatsoever here from mitak, who is finding himself behind. Not only in supply, he's not added on any additional drones here. And this is why you see KuH is getting further and further ahead. He just has way too much. And I mean, he's sending a single group of Mulus over here to do some harassment, while his other group goes into the other base. This is just really good play by KuH. Really impressed by seeing this. Now mitak trying to push in. While the cat's away, the mouse will play. And mitak could get a lot of drones here. He's going to go for an Overlord. I mean, not the biggest of deals. I think he would prefer to get as many drones as possible. You can see the angle that KuH is coming back in with his Mutas. He could actually get away from this. But it looks like he's going to come in for the surround on mitak Mutas. This is bound to be a KuH with an insane force. GG. GL. mitak taps out. Takes down, well, KuH takes down mitak in game number 3. Okay, so that was obviously a pretty straightforward CBC. KuH getting the advantage early on with his Lings, carrying that advantage through to the mid-game into the pure battles, and just winning with vastly superior macro. And that's going to take us into game number 4, which is going to be Warrior versus Cold on Sin Peaks of Big Do when we get back after this short break. See you guys very soon.